Stay tuned to the end to get more of these screenshots and a tour of this entertainment complex. Hi guys, LadyLussh here and welcome back to the channel. We are here today with another PS4 speed build. Not just any speed build though, we're going for an entertainment complex today guys. Stepping out of my micro zone and we got some big build. It's like I go hard or go home, right? I either make something really small or really something really big. I just can't find that middle ground. But it is needed, and if you're with me, then say I'm with you, girl. So get your tea ready, get your water ready, let's get cracking. Well, ladies and gents, this I actually started it live on Twitch maybe a week ago. And yeah, it was taking too long on Twitch because I normally stream for about 2 hours on a Saturday, like speed builds or whatever game comes up, and I started this and then I finished the rest of it off camera. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting me on my Twitch. You know who you are, so I'm not going to reel out the list. Like, big up to everyone, and big up to everybody as well who supports me here on YouTube. I appreciate you all so very much. So no individual shout out today because the shout out goes to you all. But today I decided to make a complex, an entertainment complex with a cinema, bowling alley, somewhere to eat, because there's just not enough entertainment in The Sims, guys. Am I right though, huh? Am I right? If you agree with me, smash that like button, because you know how it is. You want to go and do something with The Sims, you actually have to go and find it on the gallery. You got to build it yourself. There's no pre-made places to go. So we've got the bed and breakfast that I did not too long ago, so that's obviously there in the gallery for you guys to take it and do with it as you please. And now we have got our beautiful entertainment complex. Now with this, I wanted it to be quite modern, funky but modernish. And as I said, as I was doing this live on Twitch, I kind of just wing it as I go along. So some of the stuff I do here, and then when I'm testing it I figure out stuff don't work, blah blah. You know how it goes with building. But I really enjoyed making this, and anybody who knows me now in terms of the building side of things, I like to get creative and as realistic as possible. So I really try to do that with this build, and I hope it shows. So here we're just actually doing the bare bones, just getting the outline of what we want done with this complex. I'm not sure if any of you guys have got any of these bowling alleys or anything that you want me to check out as well. Please let me know in the comments below where to find it, because I need some of this stuff in my let's plays. I'm going to be plonking these down all around the world. Like I said, with the bed and breakfast build, I've got some of you guys have made some awesome Sims for me that I'm going to be putting in my world too, and Sims to run the bed and breakfast. Again, with this lot here, it can be functional however you want it. At the moment I think I'm going to have it, I don't know. At the moment it's going to be a lounge, but I think I will change it into a retail store and own it as a business, and you know, make the popcorn and make any other little bits and pieces and just sell them, because I did put some tills in here for that purpose. So me personally, with a build like this, I would want it to be a business, so I'll work out how best I can make it a business. It is nearly, I think, £400,000 or simoleons, so it's not actually too bad. I mean, if you earn your crust, get some money up, you can buy a business, and why not have your own personal entertainment complex to own and run another family business? Do you know what I'm saying, guys? As I said here, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. A lot of the times when I'm building, I don't use references, so I go from memory, like experience. So that's where a lot of my buildings, they come from experience more than reference. But I might try and do some reference buildings, because I mean, why not? Why friggin' not, innit? Because all the time I'm sitting here racking my brain thinking, like, last time I went bowling, what did it look like? And I don't know if everybody builds like that, but I do like just coming up with things off the cuff and rolling with it and changing ideas and all of that kind of thing. And in the end, I end up really happy with the result. I'm like, yes, I can do this. Do you know what else I want to do, guys? Going off topic a little bit. The 10-minute build challenge. I've never actually done a Sims challenge, and obviously I play Sims all the time, but I'm going to try it. So maybe next week, or maybe this week, I don't know. If you see a 10-minute build go up, it means I did it, guys, because I've seen a couple of people do it, and I'm like, yes, you know what? This build, I need to get myself involved. I think who did I most recently? It was Bee Bunny. That's it, Bee Bunny. She did that build. And when I say I was in stitches, guys, I was in freaking stitches. Sorry, Bee Bunny. Sorry if you're watching this, but you know I was in stitches, because you're watching people do these 10-minute builds and you're like, I could do that. Also, Mr. Valentine, oh bless him, did it live on Twitch. It was fantastic, and I'm hoping, because I sit there watching people do these things, I'm like, I can do it. So I'm going to give myself the opportunity to try the 10-minute build, and if you guys are down with that as well, please let me know in the comments. Be like, yes, Lush, let's see you do it. Also, while we're on the topic of doing stuff, I've got a challenge coming up. I will be posting it on Twitter and Instagram for a micro shell challenge. So I'm going to put the shell up, a micro shell, and you will have to build a house that's functional with everything on the inside of the house, 32 tiles, for 2 Sims to sleep in. I'm going to put all the rules and stuff when I post it on Twitter, either today or tomorrow, you know, whenever I get around to it. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up that we're going to have a LuSsh micro shell challenge, because you know I like my micro homes. I want to see if you guys can do it too. I think it's going to be fun. So I did go off topic a bit, but I hope you guys are still watching. You're getting the gist of what's happening here. We're getting the bowling alley together right now. You got to have your trophies and whatnot around, because that's I always see them when I go bowling, people showing off. Do you know what? In my heyday, I used to be pretty good at bowling. Pretty darn good at bowling. Now though, however, I don't think my back will allow me. It won't allow me. I'm getting old, folks. I'm getting old. But I still love bowling. I love bowling. I don't know if you guys do as well, but it's just one of those things. If there's a choice to do bowling and pretty much anything else as a family thing, I think I'd vote for bowling. As I said, my body can't hack it anymore, the bending down and all that sheesh, and even the thought of it, I'm like, ow. But yeah, I do love it. Again, I'm just trying to get the decor right, because I've got the basic plan of how I want this place to be, and as I said, I wanted it modern, but I didn't want it just plain, you know, like black and white modern. So I start out with the black and white modern, and then I end up adding a little pizzazz, adding some colour to the bowling area. And oh, you know what, guys, I can't wait for you to see what I did with the bar. If you've got this far, congratulations to you. When I did my bed and breakfast, I did say, you know, talking for so long, I enjoy talking very much, but I was thinking maybe you guys might not appreciate it so much, so I kind of stopped. But I'm going to just talk until I can't anymore. So if I go the whole video, I apologize, because it maybe some people like to watch speed builds quietly. I don't know. That's something else you can tell me as well for future reference, because I don't actually know. Because some people, they talk for a little bit and then they, you know, go about their business and let you guys just watch and entertain. But because I need to tell you stuff. I need to tell you stuff, guys, okay? I need to. So I'm going to keep on talking until I feel like, alright, I'm done here. You may get the crumbs without me talking. So now, as I said, it's just the decor. But when we get to the bar, I don't even know if I show it all, because the video is actually quite long. As I said, the stream in itself was like 2 hours. Then I did work off stream, which was that took so long. But anything that looks like maybe it's too fast for you to see, that there are some screenshots and a little tour at the end of the video. So please stay tuned for that if you want to see everything a little bit more slowed down and take in the ambiance a bit more. So now I'm trying to fill out the back wall, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? What do I want to do? And I'm thinking bar, modern bar. What are we going to have there? And I was like, nah, this isn't going to work, guys. This isn't going to work. Let me switch this up a little bit. We need a fridge of some kind that holds a drink, because you know the back of the bar, you normally see the fridges. I was like, this could do it. Maybe this could do it if I throw a window over the cabinets here, maybe. And I'm like, nah, it's not looking realistic enough for me. And I told you guys, when I like to build, I'm really trying to get that realism every time. So I'm like, okay, let's throw these. And I was like, no, because you can't see through. So I delete the cabinets, keep the windows, and then put walls around. But first, we need to put some bottles in the fridge. So we get our little bottles in the fridge here, and I think this part, to me, I was like, yes, icing on a cake looks like a freaking bar, because that's how you'd see it. And I used my my little trick for, they're my new handles. I used it in my last build and I love them. It's lights that I downsized like 3 times, I believe, to make little handles. So look, and they really do look like handles as well. So I mean, look guys, don't they look like handles? Like, oh, you just open it, it looks quite posh looking as well. So I just use a shelf to put on the top there, and there we have our little makeshift fridge a makeshift fridge, and nobody has to know, nobody is none the wiser that it's just a window with lights. Tricked ya. As I said, with my builds, I really like to think outside the box. That part, it went very fast. I did fill up, I stocked it up with drinks and juice, and here I filled up the table. I use actually a table here. You know, you guys on the PC use the red shelf to measure things up. I found a nice little table here, a little counter that works pretty well with most tables and units to measure things up and get the height. So I use this little purple table here just to measure things up, because I want to put some lemons and a chopping board, because they're generally things you have at a bar. Can you see I put the table there? Can you see it? Can you see it? Get your knife, and it makes moving things around so much easier. Again, I discovered this when I did my last build. I was like, okay, yeah, I can work with this, because sometimes it's so hard. You have to think, oh, how high is it and whatnot. And we've got our lemons. I do fill that basket up with some lemons as well. Just, you know, just again, I do the same on both sides, so I don't show you on the other side because I make it exactly the same. I changed the tables and chairs in the middle of the arcade area here because I did originally have it as a desk, but it wasn't functioning properly. So I had to have a dining table, a coffee table and dining chairs, and then I put the PC and the computer on, and it's a fully functioning area. They just meander in and out of the tables and chairs to get to the casino area. And now I'm making a little reception here. So at first I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I was going to just leave it like that, and I was like, no, it's a bit too open. So I do end up closing off the reception area as well. Put some flowers in the foyer, if you want to call it this. So far, what do you think, guys? If you've got to 13 minutes, what are you thinking, guys? Did you make it to 13 minutes? Yeah! Yep, we're doing the bathroom again. A lot of this, I just wanted to go for quite, it's not neutral colours, but not over the top. I wanted it to be quite chic, and the male and female colours not to be too far apart in this. So I think I go from like blues and cream kind of colours. I always find recording the bathrooms really hard because they're quite small. It's hard for me to really get in there with the camera as well, because I'm on the PlayStation. I don't know if you can do different things on the PC to, you know, really get in there properly and see what I'm doing, but I work with what I've got, guys. I do have a different bathroom that we use upstairs as well, and I can't wait to show you upstairs though. We're going to get there soon. We are going to have an elevator here as well, because we're going to need one. You know, there's going to be people there with kids and need to go up and down. Not everyone can walk up the stairs, you know. So here I decide to close off the reception area and just make it a little bit more private. You know, you just have your own headquarters. Technically, this could be classed as 2 businesses, one upstairs and one down, or just one big complex, which I think I prefer to go for. I know I'll be putting this in one of my worlds somewhere for sure. and I would love if you guys go ahead and take it too, have fun with it. And if you do use it in any let's plays or anything, let me know, guys, let me know. It will be in the gallery under LuSsh Entertainment Complex, so be sure to check it out. I'm sure you might be able to find it if you do hashtag bowling, hashtag cinema, but yeah, if you just go to LuSsh Entertainment Complex, that's what I'm going to be calling it. It's not there yet, but I will get it there soon. And now we're actually making the cinema now, which again, I wanted this to be quite traditional, you know, with the red and black. I didn't want to go too wild. I did have ideas of going crazy, but I was like, ow, I just totally banged my hand, guys. Ow. But no, I wanted to keep this as natural and organic as possible. I'm talking like this is a bowl of fruits, guy. Have you heard me? Natural and organic. Here, I'm trying to find out which chairs to use. I think these ones actually fit really nicely. Are they the ones that come with the pack anyway? I can't remember. Are they the ones that come with the pack? I just can't remember, but yeah, there's going to be 4 movie theaters. We're going to have one, I think I set one up for like kids movies, one for horrors, romance, thriller, and I have the posters in all the rooms to kind of match what movie you're going to be seeing when you go into that room. I try to keep these rooms as dark as possible as well. Didn't want it too bright, so I just put the lights on the floor and just some small little lights around the side as well, so that yeah, it wasn't too bright. I didn't want you to step into the room and be like, this doesn't have that vibe, you know, the vibe that we're looking for. We've got all the lights, but I think with the black walls as well, you know what, trying to adjust these lights and put them together, they was really irritating me though, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, why are they just not sitting where I want them to sit? But again, like with the bowling alley, once I do one room, I don't show you all 4 of them because they are pretty much the same. It's just a few little decorations here and there that's a little bit different. So once I've done this one, you won't have to watch this on repeat, because the video, as I said, it's going to be maybe about half an hour, and for a build this size, it's not too bad. I feel like I did a decent job in condensing down the video without missing anything as well, because you don't want to do that at the same time. We didn't have any projectors, so I used a radio that faced the screen, kind of put a little, I don't know what light that was, but just so it had the ambience of a projector. You can't have a cinema or a movie without one, and if there is one in the game, can someone let me know where it is, because I looked and I couldn't find it. So yeah, here was where I think I actually changed the pictures and the posters that I put around, so all of them are quite consistent with whatever film will be shown in this particular room. Again, like I said, if you do use this yourselves, have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. At least you've got somewhere to go and sit and watch a movie. You can go out on a date here. Change the lot to whatever you want. At the moment, mine is a lounge. As I said before, if I do turn it into a business, I might make it into retail, so I can like sell the popcorn and just sell a bunch of stuff in there, or just keep it neutral, keep it generic, so anyone can come in and use it as they please. So on the floor here, normally when I'm doing the floor, I just have one basic color just throughout, because that's kind of how my mind tells me to do it, just keep it flat. But I was like, no, this has got to look modern up here. I want this area here, I want it to look quite chic. So I was really downstairs, it's still modern, but it's quite powerful with the purples and stuff. So up here I wanted to give it more of, as I say, a chic modern look, and I think the walls that I choose work right. I brought the tills up here, so this is, you know, the little kudos where you come and get your tickets. So wanted, you know, as you come up, you come and get your tickets from this area, and I wanted the screens to represent the movie showing times, and because this is what it would look like in real life. I do actually change those windows though to really represent how I've seen them look before. We have the section behind. I guess this is the office as well, isn't it? So I'm saying isn't it, like we discussing this together, but I didn't want it to just be counters all along, so I was thinking, how can I do this? I tried with the planks. I was like, okay, that looks quite decent, but it just looks odd at the same time. And I could have probably put something on top of it. I was like, that's not bad. I mean, that could work just as it was, but I was like, no, I need something more. So I went for the slabs that you get from Spa Day, I believe. Yeah, they're the Spa Day slabs. I was like, yeah, I think those seem better. So I get those and I change that all to black. Again, just to give it more of that modernized look. And there we have our homemade desk. You know, I'm all about the homemade life. So you can put stuff underneath it, and we're not, you know, bunched together in the office. Again, I wanted this to look very clean, not too cluttered. I do like clutter, but this was just enough to work in the office. Obviously, customers coming in, we've put the little monitor at the back so you can track what films are going. So here is where I changed the windows again, so that they just had a space at the cash registers. So windows everywhere, but just an open space at the cash register where you would pay. If I could have closed that part off at the top, I would have. I think I ended up just using the spandrels. I think, did I end up using them or not? Yeah, I did, yeah. I was like, okay, that will do. That will do, right, guys? We've got our little area, and I was so happy with it. I was like, yes, I see stuff like this, in especially modernized cinemas. Not everything is just open. They've got their own little box office where they do their thing. You know, we give you the tickets, we take the change, whatever. And now it's just about the decor of the rest of this place here. I wasn't sure what to do here. I was like, no, why have I put counters there? That doesn't work. Counters will go back of the box office, and this will be where we get all our condiments, you know, the ketchup, sauces, napkins, coffee, all the... At first I was like, yeah, we're gonna just have some popcorn splattered on the side. I was like, no, this is a clean place. Popcorn is going to be at the counter where you get the popcorn and your food. So again, just filling all of this up here, and I decided to just put some couches and chairs, and I think I'll just I've gabbed for about 20 minutes now, so I think I can let the rest of this roll for itself. Don't you agree, guys? But please do check out the parking that I've put on top of this place. I was so very happy with it, because again, my fiance, he gets involved when I'm building. He's like, oh, so where are they going to park? He did that in my last build. I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to figure out where they're going to park. So at the top of the build, we do have a nice parking lot. Guys, I would love you to check it out, because I was so proud of it. I was like, damn, it freaking works. I mean, it doesn't work because obviously cars can't drive up there, but it looks like what you would see out in the parking lot. I made a little back part of this build to be kind of like the garage or the garage, however you say it, where you would drive through and drive up to the top, and that's where you'd park your cars. Again, this is the little you know what, I may as well just finish talking. I've come this far, right? I've come this far in it, guys. Bring it, okay? Well, we've got another 10 minutes left. No. But yeah, this part is where you get your food, your snacks. You can hire a vendor to come and work in this section here. So as I said, depending on what you use it as, you can come and hire someone. We've got the stalls there, so you can put the food in it if you want to sell things to customers, drinks or whatever. So as I said, if you want to make this retail, there is space and things that you can do to make it function as one. See me, I'll get someone to cook up a bunch of food or cook stuff myself, and then I'll just put it in the fridges and sell them, and everybody else can just come in and do their thing. I mean, I don't know, would someone still come in and operate the bar? You could hire your own staff though, innit? There's so much you could do, guys. So explore and be creative. That's what it's all about. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Next, we're just going to go into the toilet, and I'll let you guys round out the rest of the 6 minutes that we have left. Guys, if you have liked this, remember, give me a thumbs up. comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to see my videos when they're out. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far. You're a true freaking legend, guys, true legend, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.